What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. Today I'll be checking out the 2025 movie, The Gorge. I know nothing about this. I've seen things like online, it's a really good movie. Some people have requested that I watch it. So here I am today checking it out. A while back, I used to have an Apple TV Plus subscription, whatever, but they really weren't pumping out any good content at the time, so I canceled it. But with all the hype around this movie, I've at least reactivated it again so I could check this one out. Again, no clue what this is about. I've seen a trailer a while ago. You got a guy and a girl on opposite sides of a gorge. I don't know if this is a love story, a horror, a thriller. I don't know. I'm going in completely blind, and hopefully I'm not disappointed. So we're going to go ahead and check this one out. Before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out the 2025 movie, The Gorge. Callie. The only thing I've seen her in is The Queen's Gambit. Really good show. Is she an assassin? Quite the spot. All right. Come on, lay down. Cute pup. Military guy.
Colonel, give us the room, please.
Why do I feel like she's been in so much stuff lately as, like, the higher up?
Judging by your age, appearance, and Colonel just followed your order without a yip, I'd guess you're some kind of high-level spook.
Father and grandfather served.
Yes.
Where you have 113 confirmed, additional 81 probable kills.
Damn.
Are the actual numbers fewer or greater? As a veteran, how many private contractors have you worked for?
11.
You also still work for the Marine Corps.
Anytime they call.
Presently under any private or military contract.
No.
Extremely rare talent, Levi.
Being a sniper would be so badass.
Hey, Daddy.
She gonna be his target?
He had 4 children.
Give it to me. Give me your shame.
Belarusian made himself rich thinking white phosphorus bombs and landmine. How many children's lives were lost? His were forever burnt by those transactions. You give the shame to me.
Oh, damn.
And what if I'm not back? You'll be alone. And I won't even know when it happens.
Easy solution. I've already decided. February 14th, Valentine's Day.
What are you talking about?
I'm going to do it myself, assuming I'm not already dead, of course.
Dad,
It's
you're
my
not...
life to take. You finally rest here next to your mother.
You know, I definitely don't condone ending things, but in situations like this, it's tough. I can get the urge, the want to, take it by the balls and just be like, F you, cancer. I'm gonna go out on my terms.
Where are we?
I'm not authorized to answer that.
I still haven't been skydiving. I really want to go. That I could do without. I do not get free climbing. Is this the Gorge?
Jasper D. Drake, Royal Marines Commandos. Call me JD.
Former U.S. Marine, scout sniper, private contractor.
So what did they tell you about this mission?
Not a damn thing. Gave me an unmarked topo map.
I've been here an entire year and I have no idea where I am. They send a full signal to all the satellites up to render the gorge invisible to spy satellites or shit like Google Earth. There is no outside communication here. In case of an emergency, there's a panic button on the dedicated short button triggers a signal which lets them know that
Let's who know?
powers that be, mate, whoever, by the old air raid sirens atop the tower. Somehow, all the cloakers fail at once. Their automated system executes something called a stray dog.
Stray dog protocol.
But if you hear those air raid sirens, run like hell.
Copy that.
Here's the deal.
Ominous.
End of the Second World War, early Cold War shit, it's secret.
So is this place like some social experiment?
Potato vodka. Pills in the armory.
That's good.
It's been passed down for decades, so please don't mess up.
Listen, I'm sorry, man, but I just feel like I'm missing something. Apart from keeping this place a secret, what's the mission? I need to keep people from going in the gorge?
No, you need to stop what's in the gorge from coming out. A year ago, I was in your
Very ominous.
What I can tell you is in the late 1940s, 3 entire battalions, 400 men on horseback into the gorge to clean it out. Not a single man returned. After that, they shifted to a purely containment strategy.
How do you know all this?
Same way you do.
We won.
A decades-long game of telephone. Yeah.
JD, what do you think's really going on here?
Theory, I think, summarizes the situation most succinctly. The gorge is the door to hell, and we're standing guard at the gate.
I would not want to be trapped here for a year. But not looking like some type of experiment anymore. Sounds like there's something legit down there. One of the last movies I saw where Sigourney Weaver was like the head honcho. Something similar, kind of. Cabin in the Woods. If you haven't seen the movie, I won't spoil it, but getting similar vibes here of what they may or may not be guarding or keeping down there. Are they gonna just drop him into the gorge?
Man, if I have this!
I need you to quickly confirm your identity.
Countersign, blue arrow!
Oh, nope. Just straight up kill him.
Copy that.
That's why she was so concerned if he had a loved one, someone that would miss him. I'm assuming no one can know about this place when they leave, prevent them from talking about it outside.
This is West Tower performing radio check. Do you copy? I repeat, this is West Tower performing radio check. Do you copy?
Authentication code.
Alpha, Bravo, 9-7 Omega.
Enemy contact.
Negative.
Cloaker status. Procedures complete. Days until next radio check.
I have a
Procedures
question.
complete.
If you're gonna strand someone here for a year and then just take them out at the end of their rotation, give them something better than just books for entertainment.
You're lonely when you're alone. You're in bad company. Sart. Jasper JD. Everything is a dangerous drug except reality. Connolly, Captain Getty Frederick, 1980s. Only those who will risk going too far can how far one can go. T.S. Eliot. Tim Bradford Shaw, 1947.
Was he the one that dubbed them the Hollow Men? If he had a T.S. Eliot quote on the wall? I just realized she won't be there for her dad, presumably. She said, the hell with the glass. I got the bottle.
Let's go! Aye, aye, oh! Let's go! You're going through a tight one, let's drink bump. We'll take to the back, drink bump.
Get a snipe off.
Let's go! Shoot 'em in the road, down. They're all ramped up, so listen that man. Put it in the back. We'll take to the back. Let's go! Shoot 'em in the back. I don't know. They're all ramped.
Only a holographic? That's a tough ass shot.
Going through a tight one. Bump. The general's still in.
Ballsy.
This street bump. Oh! Let's go! Aye! Oh! Let's...
The hell did she see? What the? It looks like like the Last of Us fungus people. I'm gonna check your side of the wall too. Nah, don't peek over like that. Grab a gun. Oh, she's backing up. Oh, what the f... What the hell happened to the automated turrets? Why aren't they doing their job? Ask and you shall receive. That's sick with the tracers. So I know they got all these defenses and everything, but the guy said 2,600 men went into the gorge and didn't come out. If these things are capable of scaling the gorge like that, and they went undetected for quite some time, why the hell is there only one person on each side? Oh, broke out the big boy. 50 cal. Hell of a birthday. I mean, what could you really do except laugh about that? You just saw these, like, Groot-like creatures crawling out from the foggy abyss. They gotta cover each other so they can each reload their mines. What the hell is this now? That's gotta be sent in by Sigourney's character. I highly doubt these creatures have technology like that. Well, if that was her birthday, what's gonna happen Christmas? Why did I think that was gonna be, We're Not Gonna Take It for a second? Oh, don't play her in chess. I know these two have seen some serious shit in their careers, but they're acting a little too normal for what the hell just came out of that place. February 14th. I just can't help but smile. Anytime I hear that song, though, I just picture Wilson Fisk.
Risk going too far can possibly find out how.
You gonna try and get over there? An RPG rap. What the hell is the word? When you repel.
Shit. Oh my, my, my.
Imagine he just stops dead center over the gorge. Alright, not dead center, but... What if those things can sense one side is now unguarded?
Good evening, Jossa. Even though I'm not supposed to be here.
Good evening, Levi. And we're cloaked, so who's watching?
I'm sure they still have their ways, but...
Do you like rabbit pie?
Underestimated the cable sag. I had to do the back half by hand.
Don't think I can allow you to come in smelling this way. So, wash up quick at the bathhouse. Some fresh clothes from my predecessors outside the door.
Somewhere in the far northern hemisphere, though.
How can you be so sure about that?
Early fall when I left the States, it was still fall when I arrived.
Military?
Marines. Former.
The longest kill shot you've ever made. Don't say that you don't know. Top shelf sniper knows the distance of every ticket they've ever...
3,241 meters.
3,200... A kill shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
I've been staring at this gorge every day for the last 6 months. I gotta say, the view is much better over here. But I keep thinking about night after over there on that platform.
How are you gonna get to my pants? A long time ago, before I was born, my father was KGB. And years later, as a child, he would say to me, my little lion, you don't want to know the truth. You don't know. And I would bitch and whine and say, why, Daddy? Why don't I want to know the truth?
What did he say?
Too much truth puts sadness in your heart.
Oh, no.
Nah, I could get on board with that.
My father always heard my secrets. I didn't have to bury them.
You bury enough secrets, a graveyard runs out of room. You dragged your mattress up the stairs and made your bed here.
For tactical reasons.
I did the same thing.
He's still not a fan of dancing.
Did you lie to me, Levi?
That was a cool shot. This would be sweet and all, but what the hell's going on down there outside, guys? You got me a little concerned.
You write poetry?
Almost every day.
Seriously?
I even took a class. Day nights, 4 to 7 p.m. at Mesa Community College.
Well,
No, I'm terrible.
you're a terrible dancer. Will you write me a terrible poem?
Maybe I already have.
Recite it for me.
Absolutely not.
Oh, come on.
No chance in hell.
At least tell me
Well, you can't tell her you wrote her one and not recite it.
It's a working title.
Tell me a working title.
She collapsed the night. Is that bad?
I love it. Come on, please.
There's no...
Please.
I don't have anything.
Did you like the rabbit pie?
No, I fucking loved the rabbit pie.
Oh, shit. I did not expect us to be going into the gorge. What did she drop, though? Ugh. Oh man, why we gotta have these freaking nasty bug creatures? Hollow centipedes? Is this why none of the 2600 returned? You get caught in here, you get turned into one of them?
Touch it. Some kind of adhesive. You came for me.
Like you wouldn't do the same. What is this place?
I don't know. Tell me you brought an auto sender.
Of course I did.
That's what she dropped.
You good?
Yeah. What do you think they wanted?
Given how emaciated they are, my guess is that to them we're food.
One of them rode off.
Yeah, I saw that.
The auto sender must have fallen out in the river. 500 meters to the top.
I'm gonna have to climb.
Cavalry on horseback. They're the lost battalions.
To be long dead, Levi.
We should keep moving.
Looks like a level in a video game. So, was this town... Did that used to be not the gorge? Something happened and it fell into this abyss? Was this town always down here? Is this like... I don't know, for alternate dimension type shit?
Cyanide.
They chose to do it themselves.
What's worse than death?
This place is evil.
Check your surroundings, guys. Something's up there. Oh, fucking spider things. Oh. Skulls? Is an experiment gone wrong? It's looking that way.
It's a backup generator. Rain remains stable indefinitely, so...
Here might be some of those answers you were seeking.
Some people are more resistant to contamination than others. If exposure is limited to hours instead of days, if infected, patients will begin to appear within 5 days. They will present themselves physically, like this. Our strategic forethought in choosing this is the only factor that may possibly save humankind from the fate that we have sealed for ourselves. May God have mercy on our souls.
So maybe them killing the other guy at the beginning wasn't so much so about, keeping him quiet, but containment in case he was exposed to this.
Before we head out, I need to say...
They're gonna end up activating the self-destruct?
You ready for this?
We go strong. My gear pack. I left it here. It has all the ammo in it.
Things can think tactically.
Well, they were once soldiers. Don't touch it. Come on. Ooh. Double tap. They got like a hive mind.
I know how we're getting out of here. These old Jeeps have powerful winches, just like an auto ascender.
Is it going to be long enough?
Twin wall. The zip line should be close. There, that's it.
Oh, I get what they're doing. Not using the actual winch, just the pulley system. Attach the cable to it. Better hope it doesn't pull you into a mine.
What if we're infected?
I'll do what's necessary.
Same. I have radio check tomorrow. I don't know how I'm supposed to get back across.
Seen anything grappling gun in the back? That should do it.
That's the Russians stock a better armory.
So make better vodka. To making it out alive.
Do you know why I even got this job?
So that impossible shot you made in Yemen?
I wasn't lying about that. I didn't make that shot.
I know exactly who made that shot.
She did.
Mutations will appear within 5 days. If we make it to day 6, we're in the clear.
If not, we're dead. If we're clear, we meet up next week. We go strong.
Always.
Let's hope this line holds better than the last one.
I don't want to hear you say that.
I wasn't gonna say goodbye.
Okay. And what were you gonna say?
I don't really need to worry about quarantining. If one of you had it, chances are you both got it.
Private sector is where the most important scientific...
You know what kind of work I do here.
I'm assuming the kind that pays well.
Primary aim of our research, unbeatable.
Against any foreign army.
I'm sure you can appreciate what we could do with a military.
Absolutely.
Levi, you noticed any movement, Eastern counterpart?
She knows exactly what's been up.
So was it you that activated our computer
I have to assume that it was your Eastern counterpart.
control? Only the two of you there. Or to neutralize your counterpart. Immediately. Do you understand?
Consider it done.
Copy that. Thank you, Levi.
And she's gonna get the same orders, I presume. Here comes trouble.
Raise the quadcopters.
Don't have the counterpart either. If I didn't keep his post, well, I believe that he would have.
Split them up.
Drone protocol, quadcopters.
They need to get 4.2 kilometers away to trigger the self-destruct. Well, I mean, not to trigger it. They can trigger it anywhere to be in the safe zone. Nice, twofer. How do they activate the self-destruct? Is he gonna shoot the bomb?
Commander, what's that on the wall?
We gonna see his entry? Oh, they're blowing up the cloaks.
Get us airborne!
he flying down into it? Damn. Well, it's all well and good now, but are one, if not both of them, infected now? The poem. All right. All right, guys. So, just got finished up with The Gorge, and it was definitely a good movie. Had a little bit of everything I was saying at the beginning about it being a thriller, romance, horror at times. There were a couple points during the movie I wasn't sure, which way they were going with it. And, was it some type of like experiment to see how they would react with each other? But no, very quickly that was like disproven. Like, oh no, whatever's down there is legit. I liked how the first guy he was relieving gave him the backstory, gave us the backstory. So, when we first saw these guys, it's like, obviously these are the cavalry riders that went in there and never came out. So whatever was down there was infecting them. Really cool design, but that wasn't like really as unique. To me, they reminded me of, the creatures from The Last of Us, which were essentially hybrid human plants, fungus. But still cool nonetheless. And I like the origin of how these creatures came to be. Totally believable. During the Manhattan Project, they were saying they were working on their own biochemical warfare, which, yeah, that's stuff that happened back in those days, and very easy to see how it could have all gone wrong and infected this whole town military installation. Which, speaking of the Manhattan Project, I still haven't watched Oppenheimer. I gotta get on that. But anyway, so as it turned out, Sigourney's character, yeah, she played the evil higher-up person that we're led to believe at first she's with the military, but nope, just some private research facility, multi-billion-dollar industry thing, and they're researching what goes on in the Gorge. Also very believable. Like, sometimes we don't know what's best for us, and we push things too far, and yeah, certain things are better left, to rest. So, even though, like, the creatures, like, they did give off, like, a mystical vibe at points. Almost, like something you'd see in Lord of the Rings. But it's still, like, believable that we could accidentally create something that could do something like this. And also believable, the love interest between the two. They're stranded there for a year. Now, I know it didn't take them a year to communicate, but no other outside human contact. They found a way to communicate. They found a way to meet together in person, and quickly developed a love for each other. Not entirely unbelievable, didn't feel forced. It did feel natural that the two of them would get together. And without hesitation, as soon as she saw her boy Levi fall into the gorge, she grabbed her chute and went right in after him. Which I was not expecting to actually go into the gorge. The way the movie was, like, had this, like, ominous tone the whole time. It kind of felt like they were going to make us never know what was down there. just occasionally see these creatures emerging from it. And even though the creatures themselves seemed kind of mystical, the action was great. Like the fight choreography and everything, like they were doing things very tactically. However, sometimes making some boneheaded moves. Like, how are you going to pick up the pack? Freaking, you set it down one place. He says they're being tactical. You know they took it. It's just sitting right there for you. You didn't think that was going to be a trap? Come on. You guys have been through enough in your careers to be able to spot a trap when you see one, but whatever. It furthers the plot. We saw Levi stumble across the plans for the self-destruct feature, and I remember seeing the 4.2, and then it clicked when they were running, what they were looking at, and what they were trying to evade. So, in the end, they did end up being the heroes. They took out the Gorge, but I guess the cynic in me was not expecting a total happy ending. More so, only one of them would survive, and they were leading us on like that was the case. Only, like, only she was gonna get out unscathed, unaffected, and that maybe I didn't think he would be dead from that fall into the water or anything. I just was assuming he would end up being infected, at least one of them. But it wasn't the case, and it was just a happy ending. But overall, that was a good movie. Enjoyable, unique. It definitely had me on the edge of my seat a couple times throughout, and I'm glad I reactivated my Apple TV Plus subscription so I could check this one out. So, big shout out to you guys, the ones that were recommending I check this out in the comments. And I did see stuff about it online, and it was on my list to check out, but I was initially going to wait. Maybe this would be put out on a digital release, brought to another streaming platform so I could check it out. But you guys pushed me, and I checked it out sooner than I thought I would, so thank you. So, that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.